Hello everybody, this is your coach Oro for the Miami Masterpieces playing in the WPF quarterfinals. We are facing off against Quinn and his terrifying team of Raging Bolt, Greninja, Gouging Fire, Empoleon, Mesprit, Brambleghast, Ursaluna, Mienshao, Masquerain, and Arbok. I do think my team has the ability to deal with this team. Although his team is absolutely terrifying, Raging Bolt can do whatever the hell it pleases to my team. If it goes Terra Ground offensively, it's pretty damn scary. Although I do think he'll opt for a more defensive typing. My prediction would be either Fairy, Water, or Flying even. They all do really well into my team defensively. Now, the main threat into this guy's from this guy's team is probably among Greninja, Gouging Fire. I could see Ursaluna becoming a problem as well, although it's just so slow that I think if anything it just cleans off one guy and makes the game really more of like a 5v5. I don't think that Como is actually that great in this game. I don't have it on this team. I just felt like it needed far too much. It was like more of like it needed 5 moves for it to really pull off anything substantial. So this will actually be the first game that I probably won't be bringing Como. I mean, you guys see the team builder here. I didn't bring Como. So to kick it off right away, Zapdos was the guy I led off team building with. He just did basically exactly what I needed in this game. He's relatively bulky into his entire team. He threatens things with a pivoting Volt Switch, and he hits hard enough for it to be scary. Hurricane is just like, if I hit my Hurricanes, I do very well into this team. And Brave Bird is there exclusively for Brambleghast because Brambleghast's Wind Rider ability makes him completely immune to a Hurricane, and obviously he resists Volt Switch. So Brave Bird does cleanly OHKO it, and it means that I can potentially just remove it from the game right away. And that's going to be relatively huge depending on how early and how much HP Zapdos has when that happens. That's really the set here. I mean, he's just barely faster than, I believe this is max speed Sinistra Pokemon that are trying to speed creep it for whatever reason. Pokemon, I think Sinistra hits 239. So Pokemon that hit 241 on his team, I'm going to try and outspeed those because it's just 20 points. It's not a lot. And the bulk is more than substantial without that. Ignore that. Next, we have Dawn Treads. This is the Assault Vest Iron Treads that I will be bringing into the game. Earthquake is really the only move I need on this offensively. Iron Head hits Terra Fairy, Raging Bolt if he decides to go for that, and knockoff hits the 2 resist for Earthquake, which is Mesprit and Brambleghast. Masquerain isn't real, so I'm not really scared about that as a defensive check to Iron Treads. Rapid Spin is just the, throw on move for when you don't need a 4th move. And Assault Vest plus my bulk actually means this thing can take 3 Draco Meteors from Choice Spec's Raging Bolt. The speed is just faster than Jolly Gouging Fire, and the offensive investment is more than fine enough for the amount of damage that the amount of Pokemon that this thing hits. Clodsire, once again, with the Earthquakes, is just super spammable into his team. We have enough hazards in Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spikes. Toxic Spikes are super good. He spent a lot of points on his first 3 Mons, so his only grounded poison is actually Arbok. Now, he could Terra into a grounded poison, but that's more than okay because then it'll still be weak to Earthquakes, which I have on 2 Pokemon. And if I can get Toxic Spikes up early, then Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire do not have as much value as they could otherwise. Stealth Rocks also hurts Gouging Fire, especially if they aren't boots. I mean, exclusively if they aren't boots, obviously. Black Sledge is good for healing, and the Water Absorb is really going to be my best defensive check into Greninja. Azumarill can do so too, but it's more offensive, as you'll see later. And that's really the Clodsire set. We actually have no item on Sinistra. This is to Hardwall Poltergeist Brambleghast. And then the Rapid Spin also is obviously being nullified by the Ghost typing. This is so that the hazards are hopefully here to stay in every scenario. The poison is super nice and the Stealth Rocks are just as valuable. And then being able to just hard wall it means that I can either just spam Strength Step or spam Calm Mind on really anything that he decides to go to. At +1, we live in attack from Raging Bolt and Greninja. And then if he goes into a physical attacker, then we can always live in attack and whittle it down with Strength Step. Hex is just super, it just pairs really nicely with Toxic Spikes, and then obviously any burns that we happen to get with Matcha Gotcha are pretty huge. This is also my defensive check into Ursaluna and Mienshao to a lesser extent if he isn't triple axle or if he doesn't hit me with it right away. Next we have Azumarill, completely choice banded. The choice banded Aqua Jets just do a lot of damage and chip to any offensive Raging Bolt types that go weak to water. And it also does a lot to Ursaluna and Mienshao. Those are the main ones. Obviously the chip is nice for gouging fire. If it's low, we don't want it morning sunning on anything. If it's +1, it's going to outspeed my entire team, so the priority is really valuable in that regard. And then the strongest play roughs and liquidations that you'll ever see just do really, really well into his entire team. Only Empoleon resists the combination, and we have superpower for that. We're just barely outspeeding Pokemon speed creeping variations of Empoleon that have investment. So Pokemon like Ursaluna that are hitting 157 or 158 to just barely outspeed either Empoleon or my speed creep, I will be trying to speed creep that. And then we have finally Espeon with the choice specs and Terra Ground, Terra Blast. Obviously that's to take Gouging Fire. If it's not set up yet, then Espeon outspeeds and cleanly takes it out. It does risk Mesprit and Brambleghast still being if they're still around, but I'm hoping that at the point that we can activate Espeon, we can just cleanly remove them, we would have already. Worst case, Terra Blast can be used without Terastallizing as a good neutral move, and then if he does go Brambleghast, that's really the only switch in that he'll have. Shadow Ball is also for those two. If I can read the incoming switch, then they're going to be 2-hit KO'd at least, and then Psychic is just the powerful stab move aside from Terra Blast Ground. Trick is super good into against it for weakening, gouging fire, Ursaluna, Mienshao, any physical attackers, Raging Bolt even, because I do have the defensive checks for them. Being able to lock them into a move is just super nice. So that is going to be the team. Hope you all like the video. Please hit subscribe and the like button if you do. Leave a comment down below for the battle, and we'll get right into it. See you there. Hello everybody, this is your coach of the Miami Masterpieces for the WPF. This is a week, or I guess this is quarterfinals, so it potentially also my final match of the season. I am kind of nervous about this game. I don't think it's going to go exceptionally well. He brought exactly what I thought he would bring, to be honest. Seeing no Ursaluna is actually kind of nice, but it does mean that Sinistcha isn't as valuable as it could have been. I actually think Como had some extra value. He is Terra Dragon on Raging Bolt. I am Terra Ground on Espeon. If I did bring Como, there was no way I wasn't bringing a Dragon type move, so that was really valuable. But I think Azumarill looks kind of insane right now. Play Rough hits actually everything. I could lead Azumarill, but that sounds kind of shit. It's not that bad. Everything has a safe switch. The worst one would be... No, I think we lead Azumarill, because that sounds like super free damage into everything. Obviously, Raging Bolt, I just switch out into one of my 2 special defensive walls. Gouging Fire, I probably stay in and I just click 2 liquidations, because I don't even think +2 anything will kill me, or +1 anything will kill me. This seems safe enough. Maybe worst case would be Brambleghast, because obviously Brambleghast will have the ability to kill me. If he's Shadow Ball or something, or maybe even, what would it be? Phantom Force? It's probably, yeah, it's Phantom Force, right? Not Shadow Force. Phantom Force on Brambleghast to hit Sinistcha. I'm kind of praying that he's Poltergeist. Obviously, I don't have an item to get hit by with, so that's the appeal of Sinistcha at that, and it was a pretty decent check to Ursaluna that don't have Crunch. What would be the lead? I assume Mienshao is a pretty safe lead, because on everything you can just click U-turn. But he has no Empoleon, so he has no Play Rough switch-ins. Yep, Mienshao. Okay. I don't know if any if there's any chance that a poison jab can kill me from Miensha. But I will be checking it instantaneously. I don't believe so. He would have to be choice band and adamant to kill me with a poison jab. So I'm going for play rough. I honestly could go for liquidation. That's really my safest move. But play rough just hits everything so goddamn hard. Poison jab does not have the chance to kill me at all. And removing a Pokemon would be great. I expect him to either U-turn or hard switch here. Player has got to nuke absolutely everything. There's absolutely nothing he can go out into. Mesprit takes 2 is to a KO'd unless it's maybe Fizdef? No, Fizdef gets to a KO'd. He's gonna U-turn. He's gonna get nuked on the incoming. Raging Bolt will die. Brambleghast will die. Everything dies. He has to go Mesprit or Gouging Fire. And I think on either of those I just click Play Rough again. Maybe not Mesprit. Maybe Gouging Fire, I click Play Rough again. Bulky Gouging Fire will definitely be able to live. 2. Maybe not. No, it definitely can. It definitely can. But if he's that bulky, then I definitely switch, because he's going to have Burning Bulwark for sure. He's really thinking this one through. Mesprit's going to get 2 KO'd. Yeah. A lot of damage there. I use red card. Perfect, actually. I'm actually completely okay with that. I was gonna switch anyways. I don't really know what it's gonna bring me out into. Zapdos. Can Zapdos ever kill this thing? Because that's like almost Fizdef. I think that might be Fizdef. I think I click Volt Switch. Because there's a chance he goes Brambleghast. And if I Volt Switch, I mean, I just go Iron Treads, who's gonna be faster than Brambleghast anyways. He doesn't have Ursaluna to switch out into. He could go Bolt. But on Bolt, I'm just gonna Volt Switch out anyways. Probably into... Okay, he's gonna stay in. We are gonna go Treads for sure. We could go Espeon actually. Bounce back anything maybe? If he has rocks, if that's what he's planning on doing. Could do that. Psychic's pretty free. Honestly, I could Terra Blast. Like just simple Terra Blast. Probably click Shadow Ball though. Either way. I think I might go Espeon. I'm curious what he's gonna do. I don't want to get knocked off on Iron Treads, for example. So even if he does click knockoff, oh, I'm brilliant. I'm so smart. No, I'm kidding. I feel like that was potentially a simple play, but I definitely click a move here. Does he go hard Gren? If he goes hard Gren, how much does that take from Espeon? If I Terra Ground, he dies, actually. I don't do that, though, because obviously it's levitating. What could it do back to me, though? I am for sure gonna click just Terra Blast, I think. Because we're just gonna hurt the Greninja enough. Yeah. Terra Blast seems to be the play. Maybe Shadow Ball for Brambleghast. I could click Psychic. Let's just click Terra Blast. If he switches to Gren, yeah. Completely fine. I feel like he's probably gonna expect me to be locked in here. I think I have a really safe switch in for most of his team. I mean, Gouging Fire, you can't go Gouging because I'll just Terra Blast it. Only way you can is if it's Air Balloon, which it would be smart. But I think Air Balloon Gouging, I probably just Terra Blast too. Maybe not. I just don't think a +1 Azumarill will die to +1. Not from Air Balloon Gouging Fire, at least. Curious what he goes out into. If he goes Mienshao, then I just assume it's Scarf. I'd probably go Zapdos on Mienshao. Because what's the chance that I don't get Static? Unless he's, you know, obviously... That's not anything. That's going to be Bolt. I think I just attack Bolt. No, there's no need to attack Bolt. Because he has no switch-ins for Iron Treads anymore, does he? We want to preserve health on Claude for Gren. What does he do to Treads? He's Terra Dragon. Like, maybe Specs Draco does something funny? I don't know. Draco will be doing like 50, I suppose. But I think I just do this. I go him, and I click Earthquake. Because nothing wants to take an Earthquake. And I also saw that it's not Booster. So maybe he is Specs. Terra Dragon, Draco? Maybe? I mean, this is actually gonna hurt like a tremendous amount. It's gonna do 60% max, maybe. Obviously, Earthquake won't hurt as much anymore, but I'd probably just click Knockoff on this now. Remove its item, in case he is Specs. Which he's not. Waiter? No. I think we click Knockoff. We remove a Scarf from Yenshao, potentially. Which we don't outspeed anyways, but it does mean if it's like protective pads, maybe, we can go to Zapdos right away. This seems like a super free play, unless... No, Gouging isn't... Maybe it's Boots. I think we click Knockoff. Because this is not going to do anything to me anymore. You could go Gren, but I think Gren is... If we knock off an item, then he's not going to be doing enough damage to Clodsire for it to be meaningful. We see that this wasn't Boots, so... We could definitely just get T-Spikes up, which will make breaking this thing very easy. With Claude. If we do see Gouging, then obviously we just click Earthquake on it once, so we can't just go Gouging. I think he has to go Gren or Mienshao. Because Knockoff, he doesn't want to switch into with Bramble either. That's Mienshao. Okay, we get to see if this is Scarfed. Big damage, big chip. He was Scarfed, okay. Honestly, almost wish I didn't knock off the Scarf. But we can definitely just go Zapdos now, right? I mean, he can click Triple Axle or something, but this is important for damage. Zapdos can be too, but he's Terra'd out of Bolt, and this is just gonna be so much Jit, plus potential Static. Oh, I'm Pressure? Why am I Pressure? I didn't notice that. That's kind of sucky. We can't go Azu then. Poison Jab's gonna hurt a decent amount. Actually, it won't really. It'll definitely 2-hit KO at this rate. Maybe we can go Zapdos one turn and then hard switch to Azumarill to get the chip, so maybe Aqua Jet can pick it off from whatever range it's gonna be at. I'm upset that I'm not static. I can't believe I didn't catch that. Triple Axle's an obvious play. He is gonna go for it. He's gonna get hit by all the Rocky Helmet though. He's not gonna be able to kill me. Ooh, and he didn't hit all 3 times either. That's not good for him. We can just go Azu and we can click Aqua Jet in case he stays in. Even if he clicks Poison Jab, it can't take me out from this range. And Aqua Jet's gonna hurt enough. Ooh, maybe I don't go him though, right away though. Does Sinistcha get 2-hit KO'd? It does. If it hits all 3 times, it definitely does. We could stay in with Zapdos actually, can't we? I think we might be able to click Brave Bird. That or we click Roost. We probably click Roost. Because he's not gonna want to stay in. Yeah. If he goes Bolt, that's gonna be Greninja? Gouging Fire. Okay, did I not see that already? He used Booster. Booster attack. Yeah. We Hurricane once. Because we can't afford to really switch right now. He doesn't want to take the Rocky Helmet either. Could have just clicked Hurricane. Sinistra can tank one, Azu can tank one from a +1. Maybe not after booster though, I'll have to check that. But we gotta click Hurricane, I think, one time. He is gonna click D-Dance. He's also fast, which is expected, but annoying. We cannot miss Hurricane. Missing Hurricane would be very bad. Confusion. Unlucky. We definitely click Volt Switch, I think. He could be Morning Sun. So we don't click Volt Switch. We click Hurricane, maybe, again. I think we click Hurricane again, because I don't think he'll be able to kill me. Booster attack, and he's +1. Flare Blitz does not have a roll to kill Zapdos. We can click Hurricane again, in case he goes for Morning Sun. We roll for Confusions. This is a little bad. But at the same time, not really. It's bad because I'm not static. For some reason, I'm not static. But we can just keep doing this until we miss, and then he takes all the damage that he's going to take from Flare Blitz. We're getting lucky with the Hurricane hits. Confusion, not lucky enough with the Confusions though. We just click Hurricane. We keep clicking Hurricane. He's going to keep fishing for misses. This is his 4th Morning Sun. We're going to keep hitting Hurricanes. Oh, and a crit. Okay, that's not good for him. That Confusion sucks for him. That Confusion's awful for him. How much does Gouging Fire do to Azu? Because I think we can go Azu. We guaranteed live an Earthquake. If he does hit himself in Confusion, then we can just click Play Rough immediately after. Preserve all of Zapdos' HP. That Confusion was the greatest thing that could have happened in that scenario, I think. If he hits himself, he's dead. He's gonna click Morning Sun, which is fine, because now I believe we just click Play Rough. Because he can't hit himself again. That would be, like, I don't know if he wants to risk that. And he can't kill me. I will do more damage than Morning Sun will do. And this Play Rough will kill absolutely anything that comes in if he decides to switch. So he's in a weird position. Hit himself in Confusion. He does not. This should not kill me. Play Rough should kill him first. Unlucky. Do I have anything that can happen if I get unlucky? I think we go Zapdos again. Because we gotta preserve the priority at the moment. Mostly for Miensha, but that not killing on Gouging is actually terrible for us. I thought that had a roll, and it probably was a roll, but we definitely didn't get that, obviously. Jeez, I can't believe that didn't hit. I assume he goes for Morning Sun. I have to hope that he's still confused. Maybe he hits himself. Maybe he just goes for Earthquake again. That would also be okay. Hit himself, hit himself, hit himself. That's not great, but it's okay at the same time because he cannot click Flare Blitz. It's not an option for him. What does Sinistra have? Not enough to be meaningful. Hurricane actually might have a roll to kill after this first Morning Sun. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. But he can't attack us either. He has to click Morning Sun again. He's getting confused a lot. Please hit yourself, though. Jeez, that's... that is kind of unlucky. 4 misses. Like, maybe that makes up for how many Hurricanes we've been hitting. I think we clicked Brave Bird once. Because Brave Bird will do slightly more damage than Flare Blitz does. Or it'll do 25%. It'll do 5% of damage to us in recoil. Which means that if he ever clicks Flare Blitz, which I'm assuming is the only move he has to hit me unless he has Heat Crash, which does do the same amount of damage, that would be the only move he has to hit us. Heat Crash, would he do that for anything? I can imagine he could. I want to click Hurricane just one more time, because obviously, yeah. Morning Sun. Yes, please do not miss Hurricane. Okay, Confusion again. No. Click Hurricane again. If we miss Hurricane, I think we click Roost. I don't know. We are hitting Hurricanes though. Jeez, no Confusion again. You would almost think it's Covert Cloak. This is the worst. I'm constantly fearing misses. Oh my god, we're getting so lucky with the Hurricanes. Oh my god, we're getting so lucky with these Hurricanes. I do think at this point we do click Brave Bird one time, because if we miss a Hurricane, and I don't think he kills himself with Confusion. Maybe he does. Maybe click Volt Switch. On the pray that he hits himself in Confusion. I think we just click Hurricane again. There's no point not to. If he hits himself, then he hits himself. Let's go! Oh my god, we should have clicked Brave Bird! Are we gonna miss now? Okay, no. Okay, we preserved Brave Bird. So he doesn't know we have it. If he goes Brambleghast, then we just Brave Bird it. That was so lucky. I actually can't believe we've hit every single Hurricane. I mean, it's favorable, but at some point we have to miss, right? Maybe all the Confusion chances earlier really helped us out there. I don't know. That was so crazy lucky. It was what we deserve for not having static on our Zapdos. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Gwen, about all the misses. Or lack of misses, actually. At some point, I was predicting myself to miss, and I do think it would have just been over at that point because I wasn't static. So I had no out. I'm just gonna Brave Bird this. There's a chance I'm faster if he's defensive. Could also just go Sinistra, but I do think Sinistra's slightly more valuable at this point. Maybe not. Maybe we could just go Sinistra. And just click Calm Mind, maybe? You're not very useful. But you're nice for the Mienshao, I suppose. Let's just click Brave Bird. There's no reason to preserve my health very much at this point. It really only opens me up to failure. He's gonna hit me with Poltergeist. Gonna hit my Rocky Helmet. I'm gonna take like 50% for this, right? Yeah, and Brave Bird's gonna take it out. That's definitely offensive. The crit did not matter. I'm almost certain it did not matter. Unless defensive Brambleghast is going to be doing 50% with Poltergeist, but I do not think it is. No, honestly, that almost looked banded. Or something. That looked like a low roll banded Poltergeist, because I took almost 50 from that. I think I did. How much damage did I take from that? I definitely don't let myself take damage from this. I was knocked down to... Was he Rocky Helmet? No, I took damage from recoil with Brave Bird on the Brambleghast, which did 21%, so I'm roughly at 79. I must have been... What the heck? Yeah, he did slightly less than 50 to me. I just go Cloudsire here. Because I'm Water Absorb. Like, yeah, you can click Dark Pulse or whatever, but Cloudsire is just not going to take enough damage from Greninja for it to be meaningful. Unless he's Ice Beam, which does 40% if it's Life Orb. which is not a lot. Not a lot of damage there. And he is Life Orb. We click Toxic Spikes one time. He does withdraw. He definitely goes Mienshao. There's the Mienshao. We can go Zapdos. We take 2 triple axles, so he can be chipped down enough for a Azumarill to come in. Honestly, he's chipped down. He would chip down enough for Espeon to come in and click Terra Ground. I honestly could just go hard Espeon as well. Mienshao. Triple Axle definitely takes me out. He hits all of them. I think we can go Espeon. Yeah. We can go Espeon and everything that isn't a knockoff. Let's just go Zapdos. That's the safest play. Espeon has a lot more value to me than Zapdos does right now, because I do not want to miss Hurricanes, because I'm certain I will now. I don't think he'll kill me with 1 hit of Triple Axle, so he has to hit 2. And both of those are going to hit Rocky Helmet chip on him. Okay, there he goes. We can now go Sinistra, I believe. Yeah, no, Sinistra's not the move. The move is definitely to go Azumarill. We threaten Aqua Jet, which would force him to switch. Can Greninja take 2 Aqua Jets? No. Not after rocks and poison damage, I don't think. Raging Bolt probably can, but also we have a relatively healthy Iron Treads and an incredibly healthy Clodsire. I'm gonna Aqua Jet this. The move is for him to go Raging Bolt, but he might not want to get poisoned so early, especially because I don't believe it has any healing. Dude, that was actually insane. How many Hurricanes I hit. I'm gonna have to show the video how many I hit, because I wasn't keeping count. I don't think you can go Gren. You can go Raging Bolt, but it's just going to take a decent amount of chip. It isn't appreciated. For sure it isn't appreciated. Yeah, and we're going to take out the Mienshao, which is so huge. Absolutely ginormous. If he goes Gren, we just go Clodsire again. We just click Calm Mind, or not Calm Mind, we just click Recover. The first Ice Beam at least, assuming that's what he goes for. If he goes for a Water type attack, we'll eat it up. Poison type attack, we eat it up. Dark Pulse, this got hurt a little bit, but actually that'll hurt a little more? No. No, because it's not Protean or anything like that. Which it wouldn't matter anyways. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. I'm very tired right now. Did not sleep well. Ice Beam will be doing 40%. That's Raging Bolt, right? Okay, no, I'm lost. I'm so lost. This is not the GOAT. I mean, we clicked Aqua Jet on this, actually. There's no reason to preserve any sort of 5-0 or whatever. Right? How much does +1 Gren to do? Gonna do to Clodsire with Ice Beam. Not enough. Not enough. Not even close to enough, actually. Let's just click Aqua Jet. Get some chip. It's obviously Battle Bond, but there's no point in me just... that might not even kill. Okay, it does. Let's see how much that did. Oh, it nuked me. Wait, no, that was +1. It was always gonna kill me, but... Yeah, Battle Bond, Battle Bond. Actually, we go Clodsire. There's no point not to go Clodsire. The only reason would be that Ice Beam would kill me, but Ice Beam would kill me in 2 turns. Unless he crits. So we also quick recover. Right? Clodsire +1 Ice Beam will be doing 50 to 60. I mean, I click recover this turn, I click recover next turn, and I'll be at very high health. Yeah, and he's dead actually this turn because of the Life Orb. I forgot about the Life Orb. I was debating going to something else to preserve Clodsire's HP, but as long as he didn't freeze, then we were pretty safe there. And next he can go Bolt, but we just click. Can we click recover on Bolt? Yeah, we can, right? It's not like we fear Calm Mind because we'll just go Treads next. Gonna take rocks, gonna get poisoned. We can click recover 1 turn because I do think he specs. Maybe he's not. That didn't do anything to Treads, is the thing. So if he is specs, he's like not invested enough. If he is Calm Mind, then we click recover 1 turn, we take the Draco. If he goes for Draco, if he Calm Minds, we click Earthquake next turn. And then I think an Earthquake from, I mean honestly, we just go Espeon. Yeah, he's going for Draco anyways. He thinks I'm unaware. Maybe? Yeah, no. We just click Earthquakes at this point, I think, because I don't think he does enough damage. I have no clue what this set is, but it's very scary, I guess. I just don't think Draco is the right move for my team because I have, you know, Iron Treads and Claude. Like, Calm Mind was very scary if you were a good defensive typing. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. He definitely knows more than I do. But I was very afraid of this Pokemon. Honestly, I was afraid of like 3 sets of this Pokemon, so I don't even blame him for going Terra Dragon. Like, this thing is a threat if I don't have AV Treads. I needed at least 2 Spadefmons to tank this thing, I think. Cloud's gonna get the final kill with an Earthquake and or Poison. I mean, Poison goes to Cloud either way, it's Toxic Spikes. Oh my god, dude. Quinn, I'm so sorry about all the hurricanes. Those hurricanes were actually ridiculous. Is that scarfed? I just realized this might be scarfed. Huh. But yeah, dude, I forgot to look at the hurricanes, but I mean, you'll see in the video how many hurricanes I had to hit in a row to win this game, because I don't think I did if I didn't hit all those. Jeez, was that lucky. Well, GG's, Quinn. That was a great game either way, in my opinion. I am so sorry about all the hurricanes, though, because, I mean, 70% chance is technically favorable, but if I hit, like, 7 or 8 in a row, then what do you do? You know? I feel so bad about that. But great games, Gwen. I'm hoping we can play another time in the future. Please like and subscribe, everyone who watched this. We have more Draft League incoming next week. We are now in the semifinals. Very, very proud of that. It's been a while since I've been in the semifinals for any Draft Leagues. I keep losing in quarterfinals, but I got really lucky with this game, and that's really the only way I can justify winning this. And I'm so sorry about it, Quinn, yet again. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will catch you next week for semifinals. Bye bye.